coolest toy ever, guys. It's the man's baby. It's Baby Yoda. It's Grogu. So I just had to show that to you guys because he is just the coolest ever. Yeah. I got him at Walmart. What? Clearance? Yeah, making this probability for you guys during this crazy year of COVID-ness. Alright. So we were playing a Yahtzee tournament before we went for the break for holidays. Hopefully, we'll see where we are next year. Watch these videos how to play. So helping you with the probability questions, that's the next assignment. And so what is the highest score that a player can get on the game of Yahtzee without obtaining a Yahtzee score? So what you have to do is count. And so in order to count, you have to go through the scoring sheet and think about the highest score possible. Well, in the one section, you can't have 5 ones because that would be a Yahtzee, but you can have 4. And that would be 4 points. And then with the 2s, you'd have 4 2s, so 2, 4, 6, 8 points. We're just maxing out each of these, right? 3 times 9 is 12. No, 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4, 16. The 5s, if you had 4 5s, that'd be 20. 6s, you'd count and add all 4 of them, because if it was 5, it'd be a Yahtzee. We're not counting a Yahtzee. So 6 times 4 is 24. Nice. So then we add that up. That's 12 and 12 is 24. 24 and 24 is 48. And then 48 and 20 is 68. And then 10 more plus 6 is a 78. Plus 6 is 84. Nice. So you'd have 84. Then if you got 63 or more, which we maxed that out, we would get a bonus 35 points. Nice, nice. So then that would be a total of 8, 9, 10, 11. Or sorry, 9 and 11 is 119. Adding 84 plus 35. And the lower section, if you get 3 of a kind, you have to add the total of all the dice without getting a Yahtzee. Well, the highest 3 of a kind, is 6s, right? So you'd have a 6, a 6, and a 6. So that'd be 18. And then you can't have another 6 because that'd be, well, you could, 4 of a kind, still 3 of a kind technically. So that would be 24. And then you'd add a 5 on there, so 29. And then you'd repeat that again for 4 of a kind, because this is basically used for both of those. The highest possible 3 of a kind and 4 of a kind you could get would be a 6, a 6, a 6, and a 5. And so that's for both of those. Yeah, because that's technically a 3 of a kind, technically and not a Yahtzee, and that's a 4 of a kind, not a Yahtzee. Okay, full house, you would score 25. Small straight, you'd score 30. Large straight, was it 40? And I have 30 down there? No, I might have to fix that. Any of these Yahtzee questions, to be honest, you can Google. But let's just say Yahtzee score for a large straight. I think I made a mistake there. It's 40 points. That's crazy. I guess I better fix that, huh? That's crazy. Okay, so that's supposed to be 40 points then. Whoopsie. And then no Yahtzee, so 0. And then chance would be the same as a 4 of a kind again, all 6s and a 5. So that's 29 total points possible there. Nice. So then total of lower section. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 29s. And then 70. 30 plus 40 is 70. Well, 329 is the same as 330s, just minus 3. So 30, 60, 90 minus 3 is 87. And then 87. And then you have 70 plus 25 is 95. So 87 plus 95. Nice, nice. So that's 182. and then plus our 119 from the upper section. 301. Nice. There it is. Thanks for watching. Answer for you. So that was trying to find the highest score playing Yahtzee without a Yahtzee, right? Nice. Then what about the highest score in the game of Yahtzee with obtaining one Yahtzee during the game? Well, one Yahtzee is just 50 more points. Nice. What is the highest score a player can get on the game of Yahtzee? Obtaining all Yahtzees every turn. So go here and read about it on Wikipedia. What's the probability of problem number 3 happening? Well, you got to know what the probability of getting one Yahtzee is, first of all. So that's actually skipping down to kind of like, I guess, question 11. So what's the probability of getting a Yahtzee on the first roll of the 5 dice? Well, getting a Yahtzee on the first roll of the 5 dice, well, how many different Yahtzees are there? Well, there's all ones, 5 of them, all 2s, 5 2s, 5 3s, 5 4s, 5 5s, and 5 6s. So there is 6 ways to get a Yahtzee out of 7,776 ways to roll the dice. Well, why is it that many ways to roll the dice? Well, because there's 6 ways to roll the first dice, 6 ways to roll the second dice, 6 ways to roll the third dice, 6 ways to roll the fourth and the fifth dice. So that's how many total different combinations can you get in the game of Yahtzee? 6 to the 5th power. And so 6 times 6 times 6 times 6 times 6 is 7,776. And how many different Yahtzees are there? All 1s, all 2s, all 3s, all 4s, all 5s, all 6s. So there's 6 of them. So that could reduce, but that will be our answer for number 11. So if we take that piece of information for number 11 and we go backwards to, I think it was number 3, 4. So I think that there's 13 ways, 13 possible Yahtzees you can get. Once you get a Yahtzee, you're just going to stop, really, aren't you? So I guess there are more ways to get a Yahtzee because of the second and third roll, because you do get up to 3 chances to roll. So then you're talking about probability of failure and success and failure and success. But we'll just make it simplified and just say that for question 4. Thanks again for watching. And Baby Yoda thanks you too. What? You have a name? What is it? Whoa, spoiler! Grogu. Okay, question 5. If you roll one 6-sided die 3 times, what is the probability you get at least one of those 3 times, at least one 6? You can have 2 6s, that still counts, or 3 6s, that still counts, right? So for this problem, please type your answer in as a decimal. You can also Google it for help. Nice, nice. So, just to get you started there, well, the probability of getting a 6 is 1/6. And you're like, oh, nice. So there's a 1/6 chance of getting it. But what if you don't get it, but you can still roll 2 more times? Well, okay, let's say that it didn't work then. So first time you got it, plus there's still a chance that you fail on the first time. And what's the chance of not getting a 6? Well, getting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 total ways. And then you times that with the probability of, yes, we did get the 6, which is 1 out of 6. Nice. And then you're just going to add one more time, because that's getting it on the first roll. This is not getting it on the first roll, but yes, getting it failure on the first roll, and then getting yes, success on the second roll. Plus the third way to do it. The third way is I'm getting a failure, right? And you failed in the first roll, you failed in the second roll, but then finally, that third roll, and this is a pretty good chance that we'll at least get it by the third roll, you got success, right? So probability of rolling 6-sided die 3 times was probably getting at least 1/6. So at least 1/6 is getting on the first roll, or maybe getting it on the second roll, or maybe getting it on the third roll, right? Cool. So go ahead and do that, and then type in your decimal. Type in your decimal answer. 0 point whatever. So make sure your answer is a decimal, right? Cool. Okay, so there's question number 5. We're still going good here. Question 6, suppose that on the first roll you get a 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. If you pick up one of those 5s and try for a large straight, what's the probability you succeed in the 2 rolls that remain? Well, first of all, what the heck is a large straight? So we're going to jump down here to a large straight, and that's question number 9. I should really switch those around. Sorry about that. It's kind of dim. There we go. So getting a large straight is right. So getting a large straight is getting all the 5 dice in a row, and getting them in order. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can even do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not in order. And so that's getting a large straight. Everything else isn't correct. Nice. So it's getting a large straight. Getting a small straight. What's that? So that's just getting like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4, 5, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, or even out of order. So that's the answer to number 8 there. Select the ways of just getting them in order. Only 4 out of the 5 dice though. Beautiful. So now we're talking about the probability of getting a large straight. And so the probability of getting a large straight, let's see here. So think about it this way. Well, we have 2, 3, 4, 5. So if this 5 becomes a 6, then we've got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or if this 5 becomes a 1, and it comes over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are the 2 different ways that you can get it. So either a 1 or a 6. If this 5 becomes a 1 or a 6. And so how does it become a 1 or a 6? Let's see. Oh, that's in 2 rolls that remain. Let's go back up. Sorry about that. No. Yes. No, if you pick up one of the 5s, try for large straight, which probably you'll see in the 2 rolls that remain. Okay. Well, to get that, again, it's 2 out of 6, right? Because you can either get a 1, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or this one can become a 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. So there's 2 ways out of 6, and that's on the first roll. But what if that first roll doesn't work? What if you only got what if you only got like a 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeated those middle numbers? Then you would not have a large straight. So that's called failure, 4 out of 6 failure. But then hopefully after that you get success. And so that's the probability of 2 rolls that remain of getting a large straight, given that you're almost there. So that's pretty good success there. So that would be this answer right here. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so that was number 6. So we'll let you try number 7 on your own. Give that one a try. And number 8 and 9 we already talked about. Number 10, you can go through and probably getting a large straight on the first roll of game of Yahtzee. So that's actually several ways on this one, but you can use that link to help you. You can count all those different ways, or maybe just use the multiplication rule or method there. And then last but not least, what's the probability of getting a Yahtzee on the second roll of the 5-sided dice, given that you already have 3 4s and you were just going for 2 more 4s, right? So what's the probability of getting a Yahtzee? What's probably getting a Yahtzee on the second roll? So we've already rolled our first roll, and we have 3 4s, okay? And so we just need 2 more 4s. So we're going to roll those dice, and we want to get 2 more 4s. So what's the probability of getting a 4? Come on, you know this. On a 6-sided dice, so there's a 1 out of 6 chance. And then getting your next 4 would also be 1 out of 6 chance. And so you multiply those together, and your chance of getting a 4 and another 4, 4 and 4, is 1 out of 36. Getting a pair of 4s. Beautiful. Alright, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Baby Yoda also wants to thank you for watching too. Go and thank him, Baby Yoda, for watching. Whoa, he used the force on you. That's crazy. Hey, you, behind the screen. Thanks for watching our probability lesson and helping you on the homework. You, thanks for watching. Peace out.